Are teams concerned about Russian players not coming over due to current events? And therefore, will Demidov fall in the draft? I think if we saw last year's draft, the answer to that question is no. I don't think there has been far less chatter about that this year. I think that it just simply comes down to preference, to where you're at in your rebuild. Do I think that Demidov will fall much further than 7, 8, 9? Probably not. But it's possible. It's possible. And I just don't think that that's in the cards. I think the player's too good, and I think teams are too high on him to let him slip that fall. I think the same thing with Selyaev. A team that selects him might be one that has the flexibility to be a little more patient, just because you won't have him for a couple of years. Like if you're the San Jose Sharks, is that the move that you make at number whatever? If you win the lottery, you take Macklin Celebrini, you never look back. But if you don't, is Selyaev a guy that you can afford to wait on? And the answer is probably yes. I think those rebuilding teams don't need those guys right away. And in fact, it might help to keep them away from the losing situation for as long as possible. But that's going to be interesting to see. But I do not think the Russian factor will be tied to current events or even player contracts, because I think we saw that last year. That did not scare teams. You look at, the Arizona Coyotes took 2 Russians in the first round. So that's where I think we'll see there shouldn't be a ton there for that.